Hi, it's Indira Grace, and it is December. I'm doing the horoscope signs for the month of December. We missed November, and I apologize. My camera's fix that. There we go. So I missed November, and I apologize. Um, I got COVID and needed some recovery time. So I am going to pull for the air signs. And so that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And so let's do it. Let's do it. So sometimes pre-pulling. Okay, so this is interesting. So first of all, I am using the Doreen Virtue Radley Valentine Fairy Tarot cards. Okay, and in using those, I pulled winter and for air signs. Now we are coming into here in the month of December. We will be coming into the winter, so I think that's very, very interesting. So let's start with Gemini and see what we get here. So for Gemini, we get Prince of Winter. Okay, a little off my game. I haven't done this for a month, and so at least the horoscope ones. So for the month of December, Gemini. Um, okay, so there's two things that are coming up specifically for Gemini for the month of December. One is um, they're wanting you to use your intellect to resolve the problem that's coming up, not to use emotion um, or tradition, but to use your intellect. And I know what this is about, just so you know, I know what this is about. Because of COVID and the holidays and things like that, they're wanting you to use your common sense when deciding to get together for the holidays, that kind of thing, deciding what you're going to do for the holidays. Use some common sense this year instead of tradition, instead of emotion. And it, yeah, it's going to suck for everybody. Like a lot of people are out of work, need money. They don't feel like they're going to be able to provide anybody with anything. You know what? This might be a year of really exploring other ways of showing your love. And maybe this is a year where you look at doing it on Zoom. Maybe this is a year that you change things up. I am reminded of, if you've ever seen This Is Us, and they were supposed to do a Thanksgiving at Rebecca's parents. They got a flat tire. Just things happened, and so they ended up in a motel with the kids watching Police Academy 4 or something like that. But they made the best of it. And Dad went and got a pilgrim hat and made up a thing about being Pilgrim Rick. And they had what was it? Pigs in a blanket or something like that. They just made the best of it. And it ended up becoming their most favorite memory of their whole lives. And they redid it every year at Thanksgiving. And so that we are being called on by Spirit to start letting go of things that maybe are outdated, maybe are there's too much emotion around, and to begin to look at things differently. Even my roommate and I discussed Christmas, and maybe this year we do something different. Maybe this year we fix a different type of food. We both have to work, so it'll be more about the food that we prepare. Maybe we prepare something healthier because we're both trying to lose weight. So who knows? But begin to take an intellectual approach. The other thing, though, that is coming up is for some Gemini, you may have some sudden and unexpected changes. And again, it is about making the best of it. It doesn't feel like they're going to be horrible at all, but it's definitely about making changes, um, and honoring those changes. So and being okay with them, remembering that change has to happen. The worst thing that we can do is stay stagnant. Change has to happen. That is how we stay fresh. That is how good things come to us. Okay, so Gemini, there you go. That was a pretty long explanation, but I'm trying to take my time with these this month. So the next one is Libra. And Libra got 9 of winter. Again, they all are winter cards for the air signs. So Libra got 9 of winter. And this is also about like unfounded fears or focusing on worst case scenarios. So Librans this month, put your energy where you want it to be and don't put it in focusing on worst case scenarios. Don't put it into unfounded fears. Don't allow your worry to grow out of proportion. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Okay? Take everything day by day, step by step, and don't allow, like, I sometimes will hear people say things like they will let things build. On Monday, this really bad thing happened. And then on Tuesday, this other bad thing happened. And then Wednesday, this other bad thing happened. And it'd be like one event that happened for like 5 minutes. And it just compounded and compounded and compounded. And in the end, they're like, this has been the worst week ever. And it wasn't a bad week. It was 5 things that happened that maybe they didn't want to happen or that were uncomfortable. They had to go to a doctor, or they had to go get a COVID test, or they had to, and those aren't bad things. Those are just things. And so Librans, you are being encouraged not to focus on the bad things, not to create, because remember, we are creators. We have the energy to create things. And so don't create that worst case scenario. Don't buy into the unfounded fear for the month of December. And then for Aquarius, you got 5 of winter. And okay, so what is coming up for Aquarius? So this is kind of December is going to be a rough month for the air signs a little bit. But what is coming up for that is it's still time for you to really step into your integrity, Aquarians. So maybe you had an idea that something was going to be the best choice. It was exactly what you wanted. And all of a sudden, in the month of December, you're going to discover that that wasn't the best choice for you. I have an example. I know somebody who prayed and prayed and prayed for this message, for this relationship, and they even like avoided the red flags that came up about the relationship, and then they finally came after praying that this relationship will work, forcing it to work, and it wasn't really working. They were just kind of doing their part of it. What ended up happening is the relationship didn't work out. They had to come to that realization. Um, they didn't listen to their red flags at all. So walk away from things that aren't working for you. If you are in any kind of a dishonest relationship, Aquarians, it's that month to walk away from that. Just to walk away from things that aren't worth the effort. Okay, so that'll be a big a month of change for you. In fact, it's a big month of change for all 3 of you in the air signs. So, all right. So I wish you a very happy December. I will be back for what does the year look like for each of the signs. Those will be individual videos. This will be pretty intense. I'll do an individual video for each one. What does your year look like? I'm going to pull a certain number of cards and do that, and then I will also do what does January specifically look for each of the different signs again. All right. So thank you so much for watching today. If you see this and you don't follow me on Facebook, it is Follow Your Sun with Indira Grace. If you are on Instagram, it's Follow Your Sun _ Indira Grace. And You can also, if you want a reading with me, you can email me at readingswithandiragrace@gmail.com. Readings with Indira. Readings with Indira at gmail.com. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. I will see you guys in the new year in 2021. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.